Okay. So. Fucking hate you.
It's starting?
Yeah, we're going now. Just fuck it. We're never gonna get started if it's not
Spontaneous.
You might want to move a tiny bit closer because you're wheeling away. Unless you want to scream. So
I was gonna talk loud anyway.
Okay, it's fair enough. Okay.
I don't think he knows how to not talk loud.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you ever whispered in darkness?
So this is the first episode of a podcast which we do not know what to call it.
Nope.
Because
your telephone has a headset on it?
What?
There's a red phone over there. It looks like something from Clifford with a red headset on it.
Does Clifford have red phones?
Clifford is
Clifford's a red dog.
Clifford's the big red dog's big red phone.
He had red things. He pees on a red fire hydrant.
Let's introduce ourselves or something.
Okay, so just speak. This is Jalen. Talk, Jalen.
Yeah, I'm directly left of the nemesis.
Okay, now you speak so people know your voice.
My name is Sean.
He's Sean.
Apparently I'm a Pokemon and
That's
I can only
voice.
say my name.
That's his voice. That's all you need to know. This is not video because I don't have the
You don't have to
technology
know
for that
anything
yet.
else.
What?
I can't just make a video.
Well, you have the technology.
I do, but I can't.
We
like,
have
it's
the
not
technology.
effective because I'll use my camera and then
We
we'll
can
be
make
across
him
the
better.
room and it'll be like the salty nemesis thing where you can barely hear us unless we're fucking playing.
Well, maybe if you should have
Salty
some music.
nemesis.
Salty nemesis in the prostitutes. They were prostitutes in those videos.
I watched that video a lot.
Keep in mind this is a first attempt. The audio levels might be fucking all over the place.
And I might not be here.
And whew.
Jalen's Jalen. So I'm drawing a picture of a
So you
dude.
were talking about in the fucking car, the razor that you had.
Oh yeah, I have old technology.
Yeah, but hold on. Do you remember? Because I feel like we were the only generation, or we were part of the generation that grew up seeing technology change
Drastically.
in real time,
Yeah, like
drastically.
yeah.
Because I remember in 9th grade, in the beginning of high school, everybody had a fucking razor. Everybody had a razor.
I hated that.
Everybody had a razor. Everybody had a chocolate. Everybody had those.
I was one of those chocolate boys.
You were a chocolate kid.
Yeah.
Everybody had those old
Chocolate? The phone.
The phones. Like
What?
Sean, what are you doing, Sean?
I don't remember things. Okay.
So everybody had those phones, but in senior year, everybody had iPhones and everybody had droids.
Yeah.
And everybody had smartphones.
Yeah, I was one of those
Bastard.
joy
So
boys.
in those 4 years, we went from having phones with fucking Vcast on them.
Yeah.
Do you remember Vcast?
Yes.
Did you have Verizon?
I have a
what
Vcast
is
option on my phone.
Vcast?
There was an option for that. I
Vcast-
never pressed that button because it
Vcast-
sounded stupid.
I used to do the stupid thing and buy all the songs for like $2
Me
each.
too. I bought
Yeah,
I bought
You guys
songs.
bought
That I-
songs?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I
just
went through that phase that
bought
Chris
Toy
is going through
I
right now.
bought. Okay,
That's like buying Turok for the N64.
You mean Turok?
Turok.
Turok, it's stupid.
You said
There's
Turok.
so many trees. I couldn't see where I'm going. And then things kill me.
Turok
It's
was
like
Turok was decent.
I hated that game. It's stuck in the same
Or
part
am I
every
thinking-
time I
or
got
am
on that.
Am I thinking of the Xbox one?
You might be thinking of the
I
Xbox. I'm
finished my
thinking
dude.
the
I drew my dude.
N64 one.
I finished drawing my dude.
Well, they can't see that.
Well,
That's
they
good.
should.
It's unfair
They should just
to mention it, Sean.
be omnipotent.
He's Sean's.
He's drawing a fella.
He's drawing a fella.
I'm a drawer.
He's
I'm a drawer.
He's also a liar.
Hey.
Anything
Hey.
he says.
Yeah, I'm not a liar.
You know, I
I'm drawing on
remember-
Jalen's face.
Okay.
Just drew
I remember-
penis.
Because I remember when Turok.
He's gay.
Turok for the Xbox.
It's fantastic.
Turok for the Xbox.
In bed.
Shut the fuck up. Turok for the Xbox. I remember really liking it, but everybody hated it. Because it wasn't the
I've
N64
never played
one.
it.
It looked cool.
You
The
never played
N64 one was stupid. I told you about the trees. They were everywhere.
Oh my God.
I couldn't see past any of those trees. And you tried to walk
You
out of the
guys-
trees.
I never realized.
There were just more.
Okay.
And then there was
Wow.
dinosaurs coming after
I
you.
never thought-
I couldn't see them.
I never thought-
I ran out of arrows.
Have any of you guys... Oh, were you going to say something?
I never thought about what a terrible idea this was
What?
because
What, the podcast?
I now I'm gonna get no, not the podcast. that I'm gonna get crucified because I don't like any N64 games.
What?
You serious?
I cannot play them,
Oh, God.
And I will not-
I have N64
and I will
games.
now be crucified.
You're
Where's my
sick.
friend?
I have an N64. I bought one, and I like it. But it's
Crucified.
like,
Maybe
it's so hard.
you might be beheaded.
Maybe,
But
but it's like I don't know,
Yeah.
like because like GoldenEye, I fucking hate it.
Lord,
It's
lady,
the
man.
worst thing.
Lord Lady Man.
Play that game now.
Lord Lady Man.
That game, it was amazing.
You played
I
GoldenEye
was
recently?
absolutely terrible at that game, but I loved the crap out of
You
being
played
in like
GoldenEye.
the Egypt.
I don't believe you played GoldenEye.
No,
recently.
I played not recently. Oh, maybe not recently.
Play
The
it now.
last James Bond I played was like Quantum Physics.
Quantum of Solace?
Yeah, maybe that.
Quantum physics.
Same thing.
The
Photons and Higgs bosons, and I
because,
only
like,
know those words because
you're
of Big Bang
playing
Theory.
a first-person shooter with one analog stick.
Are you?
Yes, the N64 had one analog
And
stick.
you move and
It
you
did.
turn with the same analog stick?
I don't know, man. I can't play it. It's hard to play.
It was like the modern 3DS, only with different placement. It had... Wow, N64's controller was really weird.
Yeah, it was.
Was
Yeah,
like a
you had to
trident.
grab the middle.
It looked like the top of a trident, only round and pointy,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
pointy.
It was because you were supposed to hold it.
The left
From
side of
the
the
middle.
controller was useless. Yeah,
No,
you
it was
don't-
completely
you
fine.
don't-
It was
point.
depending on the
that.
game you were playing and the controls unique to that game would determine where you held it, pretty much.
Yeah,
Like-
if you held your N64 controller like you did an Xbox controller or a PS3 controller, then you were
would
a
suck.
fucking idiot.
You would
I've seen
suck.
so many people complain about how bad that controller is. I'm
What
like,
controller?
you're holding it wrong.
Well, no, because certain
No,
games
that-
utilize
but
the
like they-
D-pad
but like-
rather than the analog.
No, but they would
stick.
hold it like where their hands would be on the D-pad,
Yeah.
and they would hold it like the normal controllers that are nowadays. But they would shoot
Oh, yeah,
their
they would
thumb
try-
over.
You know, that's why they had that middle. That's why they had that penis in the
They
middle.
were
That's why
such-
they had.
They were.
You're supposed to latch onto that.
Yeah,
and
you're
just
supposed to hold on to that.
not
little-
let go.
That
Which,
dog,
by the way, I didn't
that
notice.
dongle.
I didn't notice until recently that's basically the nunchuck.
It is, yeah. Holy crap!
It's basically the nunchuck.
Check that out.
Nintendo didn't evolve; it just dissected its various
Yeah.
parts and like.
Oh, yeah. The N64 the analog thing.
Yeah.
Well, they basically cut it off, and that's exactly like I held it recently.
Yeah,
I was
that's-
like,
Oh
this
my
is the
gosh,
nunchuck.
you
It
are
is.
completely correct.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I'm just realizing this right now.
It's exactly the same.
That's a little sickening.
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of.
I don't know about that.
I feel cheated. I feel they just gave me the same controller I already had. that
Well,
it
no,
broke.
they just.
Except they made it much worse because
and
the Wiimote.
shiny and white.
The Mute.
Well, I think
But
I think that they're just
the meat
re-exploring old ideas, and that can be beneficial depending on.
Would you?
things.
I'm about to get up and close the door quick. But would you honestly say that the Wiimote was a good controller? In all honesty.
I had fun with that doodad. I mean, you played Red Steel 2?
If you're in the
That
mood
was
for it,
cool.
yes. If you're in the mood for it, it can definitely be fun.
But by this, I'm not asking if it's fun. I'm asking if it's a good controller based on the design of it. Because it's a fucking remote.
You also have to think about the games. The games were designed specifically for the Wiimote.
Oh, like Raptor
or the classic
processors
controller,
too?
things like that.
Raptor processors.
What?
Yeah,
I'm just
no,
talking about in
processes.
The games were
Like the
developed.
process of going.
See, it's relative
You
because the
Raptor's
games were
life
developed in mind for the
system.
games for the Wii. But then if you incorporate
But it's not-
cross-platform games, then I would say I would definitely prefer to play an Xbox controller than a Wiimote. Personally,
on the Wii?
On anything.
if I had to choose between,
here's the thing.
if I were playing one game,
No,
let's say I was
this is
playing-
exactly what I'm asking you. PC.
Whoa!
Accepts
I thought
all-
We were
hold on.
talking about Wii.
No, I get that. But
Yeah.
hold on.
See, his question
but what
is
I'm saying
difficult.
is PC accepts all controllers, so you can choose whatever controller you want to play with.
It does?
But yes,
I can't figure that out.
never mind.
I know, no,
But-
no. But
so-
no, wait. If you have a solution,
Would you?
tell me. You should tell me now before I forget.
I'll tell
I
you
might forget.
afterwards.
Is it just
But
me,
you're
or
gonna
does Wii
forget.
feel like an Apple product because it's white?
No, because the Xbox 360 was white.
Shut up, but it had gray. It was gray, too.
Who's gray?
I missed that. I missed that.
Oh, okay.
I would prefer if the Xbox One was white.
Although I guess that was a black Wii.
Xbox One.
I'm not racist.
What did they
I swear.
start off as?
I'm not
It was
racist.
the Xbox One.
Xbox was black originally.
The original Xbox was a black system,
Was
and
it?
then yes, the original
Yeah, and
Xbox,
then
like
it
the
switched.
2001.
Oh, the Xbox, yes.
The Xbox 360
yes.
was white. Then the Xbox 360 just became black again.
It just became black.
Well, they had the Elite version.
Yeah, which was black.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
all black, and then they had the slim version, and then they had that weird fucking.
Why didn't they incorporate both the covers? Make it a zebra console.
I'm sure you could buy skins for
There
it.
might be.
Like, I'm positive that you could do that.
Skin. But who really wants to change that? I don't.
I've seen so many.
I've had people do. My cousin for his old PlayStation 2, he
You
got
understand. I don't want to.
PlayStation skins. Like he put lightning bolts. It was just like a sticker. It's like a decal. People could do that.
I
I'm
had that
shaking
on
my
my.
head right now.
I had that on my
Shaking.
PlayStation.
You
I had-
stole my drawing.
Oh, I did.
I don't care. I don't give a rat's ass.
Here you go.
When did you steal
Do you know?
one?
Do you know?
I don't know. I just
do you know-
instinctively put it in here.
Okay, but like here's something I actually want to bring up, just because it came to my mind. N64 have any of you ever played Quest for the N64? Just the game Quest.
I heard of it.
It was like the first RPG ever to be released for the N64. Now, honestly, it's
I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, it's honestly like it was unique. It was the first it had a set battle system where it's like you random encounters with a monster and you would go and you'd actually fight monsters and you would have different spells and you could use different spells.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting. I guess it's kind of pointless talking about it since no one here remembers it though.
Nope.
So-
Yeah, I vaguely remember it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But anyway, it was not as good as I think they wanted it
I
to
guarantee
be.
you there's
The
somebody
end.
listening
Yeah.
who knows exactly. Why are you talking about it? I don't know. Because I never fucking played it. I
Yeah,
know
like-
I know of it. I've heard of Quest 64.
I have it still. Like if we ever wanted to do like a game night and actually play it, like it's
that would
it's
require
good.
capture cards. Which, by the
Oh,
way,
we don't
is
even
the
have to-
reason why I
I'm
haven't...
just saying, like, we could
Shit,
do
You run
this,
low on
and then
battery. You run
we could
low on
just-
battery, man.
We
I
could
know.
just do
Fancy,
this.
yo.
We could just have a vintage game night.
This is not a
and then,
professional.
like,
This is not a professional podcast.
no, it is not.
No, this is so professional right now.
this-
I'm in a suit and tie, guys. I'm sweating right
We are
now.
all in suits and ties.
Well, he's the
Oh,
only.
it's-
You've got a collared
We are-
shirt.
Don't tell them the truth, man.
You're supposed to
My
see
whole
nothing.
point was that we were all in suits and ties. Now they...
Wait, no, I already in the beginning of this told
I
them
got a
that
Batman
Sean's a
shirt.
liar. So they would have
right.
just completely disregarded
but
it.
Yeah,
I don't-
but
I don't
here's
know
the
if
thing.
we're
But then I
recording
just told the
We're
truth and
rambling
told him
about
that.
the production of the podcast.
But he does in fact have a gray collar shirt.
Stop
Which I'm-
saying that.
But I'm not a liar.
He's a liar, guys. Everyone knows it. Sean, he's a liar. You know, he once tried to do some terrible
know.
things. I stopped him. It was crazy. This is
It's like I'm gonna go for. No, I'm just gonna drop this. I don't
Yeah,
feel like
I
putting
don't-
effort
I don't-
into this bit. It's just.
I wasn't...
I'm not gonna commit.
I didn't grow up with the N64, really. I was mainly a PlayStation 1 person.
Did you have
I-
a cat?
Did I have a cat?
I'm just saying.
I did have a- I had a cat.
I knew it. I knew it. Because
knew I had a
good
cat.
people
Comparing,
with the N64 have dogs.
Yeah, you know, like here's the thing. You actually probably could compare, like,
I wonder if
So
that's an actual
something like-
statistic. Like, I wonder
like-
if PS1 players
like
had cats.
which would you attribute? Like PlayStation 1 had cats, and Xbox was like birds or something. Xbox was like a lizard.
Xbox,
like,
no, Xbox
like you
was
had somewhat-
single. The Xbox was adults with no pets. Because I remember
No
when I played.
pants.
I don't know
pets.
about
No
pants.
pants.
Wait. Adults with no pants. Why do they
No,
have
no, I don't know about
That's not
that.
what I
I
said.
feel like they were like more like you had to be into the kinds of games to buy the Xbox. It was fairly
I'm
selective. Like
completely lost.
we're attributing what
I thought I was talking
Jalen
about the
is
cats
lost
and
for
the
the
dogs.
60th time
like
today.
are Xbox people cat, dog, or etc.
No, listen.
Dogs. They're definitely dogs.
No,
I don't know
no,
about
I'll tell
that,
you
though,
exactly.
'cause dogs
I'll
are
tell
more-
you exactly
Yeah,
what they
Xbox-
were.
No. Dogs would be Nintendo. I feel dogs would definitely be N64.
Okay.
I feel like we're meant to be playful. We're meant to be
This is
fun.
such an
whereas
arbitrary discussion.
this has absolutely nothing to
But-
do with anything.
Well, that's the point. But fucking, I don't know, because like, okay, fine. Dogs are
Jalen's
Nintendo.
lost.
Dogs are Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Guys,
That might just
dogs-
make
No. That wasn't what I was saying.
Then what the fuck were you saying?
I don't think any of us knows what
Were
the
you
other one
talking
is
about
talking
people with no
about.
pants?
No, we were talking about the cats. You had a cat. That's why you didn't like the N64. Your cat ruined it.
My
You were-
cat-
And I had
you
a
were-
dog. That's why I had two N64s, and they both broke.
What? What?
See, my PS1 still works.
So what
Exactly.
if you'd had
Cat people are
two
sick.
dogs? Would you?
Cat people
like,
are-
what? I love cats.
Trader.
Go screw yourself.
Have you
I
always
love
had a
that.
cat?
Yes.
Even when you had your N64?
Yes.
That's why you
fine.
played Quest and we haven't played it. You see?
Wait, that's
What kind of...
that's like an arbitrary.
No,
That's like
no.
an arbitrary.
Anything
that's like,
that you do
this whole
wrong
thing-
is
double
this whole
arbitrary.
thing is arbitrary.
Having a cat.
this,
This whole thing is
do
arbitrary.
we even know what arbitrary means?
Probably not.
Like the arbiter.
That's arbitrary.
Everybody knows that. Arbiter,
It-
arbiter.
it-
Arbiter,
The
yeah.
arbiter.
Kind of like assigned with no precedent or value. I
So-
think.
No.
To some kind
It's
of.
gone on to a real thing here.
Yeah, we're actually. Are we actually gonna like
We've
do a
rambled.
study,
See,
like,
this is exactly the point.
do you believe what would you associate with Xbox people? Cats, dogs, or
No, here's how I've always seen the
we should
consoles.
do
I've
we
always
should do a
seen
survey.
I've always seen Nintendo as just like these are the kids. These are for the children. The
It's me
PlayStation I've
with a
always
more
seen was for like the
family-oriented.
teenagers, and then the
Yeah.
Xbox I've always seen is for like this is for the people who are actually living lives by themselves. This is adults.
I would say
Because-
I'd
no,
say it's
because-
more oriented toward
no,
teenagers or
you
young
got a point
adults
there,
to
you got a
adults.
point.
No,
Young
because
adults
the
to
controller-
adults.
Bobby knows.
You couldn't hold the controller
Yeah.
unless you were 20 years old.
Oh, it's so massive.
What are you
Yeah, that
doing?
thing was
So
huge.
Stop talking like
I'm
that.
doing like a sideways duck face.
I wish you could see this. I wish I had invested in studio cameras.
No, Sean, you're doing it wrong. You see, because it's only my thumb on this side.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
going
probably
like
my
this.
tongue out.
You guys are
No,
making,
no, I'm not making a duck sound.
You guys are making my life a living hell. The audio is fucking all over the place.
this is terrible. This
But-
is like living in fucking Ethiopia.
Do you even know what Ethiopia? How,
Yes, I know how
mountainous.
terrible
What
it
is
is.
the what is the climate of
Mountainous.
Ethiopia?
Hot.
Fair enough.
Mountainous. It's mountainous.
It's mountainous.
And there's
It's
dirt
mountainous.
there.
Yeah, that's why they defended it so well.
What?
That's why they can defend it so well.
I know it's very poor. that people
Ethiopia is
starve
rich
there.
in what is it called?
Ethiopians.
Rare earth minerals. And
And it's very
Ethiopians.
poor.
Ethiopians.
Third world countries.
I apologize.
Generic third world
I
countries.
apologize
That's
to
what
any
you feel like.
Ethiopians. Watching.
I swear we're not as insensitive as we sound.
No.
Dude, Sean,
Only Sean is
keep
insensitive because he's a liar.
Keep a normal distance from the fucking microphone.
Yeah, why are you
I
screaming,
am.
man?
I'm not.
Even I'm not screaming you.
Listen, yes, you are.
Morris.
But- Boris.
Morris.
So, Halo 5 comes out this year. I know that's an odd segue, but I wanted to talk about it with you specifically. Stop it.
I'm watching my thing.
Don't do that.
I'm watching.
what do you
fucking
watching?
I think we are really loud.
Sean Tui will not be
No,
invited
no.
next to the...
Oh, come on.
Yeah, because he's a liar. You're just a guest right now. You know what? You're a
We'll
guest.
be fine. All right, we're at the basically 15-minute point. We'll take a quick snafu or whatever the fuck.
Snafu?
Snafu. It's a break, right?
Like snack
Is
food?
that for like
snack food?
All right, we'll take a quick break. Analyze the audio levels. Shut up!
Sack of a
See if I can
baby.
look at the audio
Jump
levels to see if we're not
inside me
blasting your ears out.
today.
Jalen, I will. Sean, I will cut you too. All right. All right. So I feel like the audio levels should be fine. It's
Yeah.
probably a mistake, but fuck it.
Sean's sacrificing himself
What?
right now.
No. How? What?
He's doing it.
Yeah, have some of my blood.
I started this conversation
Wait,
and we didn't even fucking do it.
I don't know.
We
what
got
you're talking-
sidetracked by dogs.
Sidetracked by what dog?
What?
Fucking dogs.
No.
I said
What didn't
Halo
we do?
5 comes out this year, and something happened, and we got completely derailed.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because you had a cat. Yeah, they ruin things. I'm telling you, man. Cats are disgusting.
Cats
they're
are
sick,
fine,
They
they're
move
fucking
too
cats.
dang fast.
They move too
Fantastic.
dang fast?
I don't like fast animals. They're
Don't dogs move
scary.
fast?
No. Shadows move fast. That's what moves fast. Cats also move fast. Makes them disgusting.
But dogs can run fast too.
No. Dogs can run fast. I didn't say they move fast. Though.
What?
It's a difference. Like
I
quick
guess.
movements, you know, when you
wanna
shake
talk
your
about
head.
apples and oranges and
No. You don't understand.
no, I clearly
I'm
don't.
like really thirsty. Like,
Oh.
So
Oh, so you're delusional. What you're saying?
that could be something that's happening. There was something I wanted to tell you about.
Awesome.
Nemesis.
Awesome.
Maybe.
We got sidetracked literally 5 seconds after I asked the question. I said Halo 5 comes out, and then fuck off.
you know.
What were you gonna
sometimes
say? What were you gonna say? Said you had something to say.
You have a picture of Barack Obama and Bill Clinton in your room.
What?
These are
I never would have thought you would have had a picture of two presidents in your room.
these are
These
birthday and Christmas cards from Gabby.
Oh, okay. I knew it was a joke.
Oh, these are both Christmas cards. So this is Christmas from last year. This is hey this. This says hey, this is a Christmas card. Merry Christmas, Gabriella.
What?
And then
No explanation.
no, nothing else. And this one is my favorite one. Christmas.
Are you serious?
It just says Christmas.
It just says Christmas.
That's
It
it.
just says Christmas.
And it's a picture of Barack
See,
Obama.
this is
Why
exactly-
does Clinton have such a large head?
We probably shouldn't talk about this just because it's fucking a visual thing, and I feel bad because we don't have a video.
You racist? You don't like Barack Obama?
No, it's just like you don't want people watching it. It's just like, oh, fucking. I wish I could see what the fuck they were talking about.
Yeah, unless you.
But-
Otherwise, you're like just rolling in.
Halo 5 comes out
darkness.
this year.
Does it?
Yes, damn
Oh.
it. Do you think that's too fast? Stop it.
I'm sorry. I feel like I smell chicken.
They
had the conversation.
You just ate it.
They had chicken.
just ate it?
Yeah.
we
Oh,
had
okay.
chicken
If
earlier.
you'd got out in time, you would have had some.
Dang it, because like we were talking about in the car how like it only have chicken taste buds.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
the bricks
That's-
taste like chicken.
That's right. That is a
Yeah.
normal conversation that we have in the car.
Mm-hmm.
What were we talking about? That
You were saying
specifically?
something about
never,
PlayStation.
I'm never gonna get to this Halo 5 discussion.
Okay, Halo 5. Halo 5.
I
Halo
want
5.
I- 'cause
comes out. I want to tell everybody. This is Jalen speaking, by the
Can't
way.
believe they're
Halo
on
5
5.
comes out this
Holy shit.
year, and I want to know: is it too soon? Nemesis, go.
Are you fucking serious?
What?
That was the question I asked.
What do you mean?
This is as good as
What
you're
do
gonna
you
get.
mean?
This is
Just-
as good as I'm
I'm
gonna
pretty
get.
sure I
roll with
Okay.
the
Alright,
punches.
look at
Nemesis.
that.
Roll in
Look-
the
fucking look at
darkness,
that.
baby.
Awesome.
Roll it in the burning sun.
So yes, I think it's too soon. I think it's a little too soon.
For Halo 5.
They've only
When did the last Halo come out?
2 years ago. Not even a year and a couple months.
Well, I think you're right. But who's behind 343? Like, is Microsoft Studios is kind of
Yeah,
pushing them?
Microsoft owns 343.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was thinking.
And they have.
I was thinking of freaking Destiny because Activision's behind.
No, that's Bungie.
Yeah.
Bungie.
Bungie is working on Destiny, which I'm getting with Activision, which, by the way, is probably my most anticipated game of fucking anything.
Should I draw us all in tuxes, like we were talking about before?
We are in Texas.
We are in Texas. I don't know what you're talking about, Sean.
Liar, Sean.
We dressed up specifically for this audio podcast.
Yeah, liar, Sean.
Liar, Sean. It's your nickname from now on.
Fantastic.
I play the lute.
Jalen plays the lute.
Yep. And
So,
That is a really ugly instrument.
what?
do you mean? It's just a fucking
Serious?
guitar.
It looks
Yeah,
like
but it's like a big,
It's like a
fat,
violin.
disproportionate
It's
guitar.
like a teardrop
It's
violin.
so
It's fine.
proportionate.
You're proportionate.
Nemesis collects Pokemans.
We,
So do I. I still have my original
Oh my
150
gosh.
Pokemon card collection.
I always hated
you were
Pokemans.
yes, you were.
I was the one who hated them.
You were
since
the one
childhood.
in the group here right now that was not a Pokemon person
Yeah.
when they were younger at all.
I always
At all.
hated that everyone loved them. I was like, this is stupid. There's a bunch of
fucking-
stupid animals running around and all colorful and stupid stuff, and they're just beating the crap out of each other.
You,
Didn't even
sir.
see. You know what? They didn't even beat the crap out of each other because none of them died, and that was what I was really upset about.
You were upset that these.
No, it's
that
like they were going
killing-
so much. You're like, oh my god, I gotta try so hard. For what? You're not gonna kill your opponent. They're gonna get up and they can just beat the crap out of you anytime they want.
I love the idea.
Yes.
I love the idea that like in the real world you could really just shoot the Pokemon and they probably just die.
God,
But
you
did you
wouldn't
see
even
that?
have to fight them.
You guys are terrible.
Well, I mean, I used to.
I hate Pokemans. You don't understand.
So actually, we've got all over the spectrum right now.
Pokemon was
right
my-
here at this table, we have the entire spectrum of Pokemon. We have I hate Pokemon. We
Indeed.
have I like Pokemon
but not a
until
lot.
now.
Until
I'm
now.
not a Pokemon fan anymore. I used to be, and now you are still and have always been.
Yes, I am
So,
a fan.
see,
am a fan.
I don't know. I stopped with Pokemon because, like, eventually you realize that it's the fucking games. They're exactly the same,
The
and
games?
I love the games.
Yeah, like
I love
they're
the original
Probably
games.
some of the most.
I
fun
tried. You know
things in the
what? I
shit.
didn't like Pokemans, like the card
Pokemans.
game or the TV show.
Pokemans.
People who
But,
call
like,
it Pokemon
I tried-
deserve to die.
No,
I-
that's how it's called.
So I tried.
No.
To, remember the conversation we had about stuff in the 20 Pokemans into one Pokemon's ball? So that way they
Pokemon's
can
ball?
I don't know what they're gonna. I
remember this.
What's that word? They were going to not migrate, but they were going to. They're gonna multiply inside that ball all those 20 Pokemans to make one bigger, better Pokemans.
Mitosis?
That's right.
Fusion. No, fusion.
or something.
Yes, fusion, fusion.
Fusion.
Anyways,
I think Steve's really into it too.
Steve's into Pokemans.
Oh, yeah.
I regret
But
not. I
the
regret
games-
not having him.
The
Mike-
games,
Yeah, you
I
mean?
tried it one time. I
games.
tried the games, and I absolutely hated it. The turn-based
Well, then
was
you
stupid. The
have
turn-based
lost
aspect
yourself.
of it, I thought was the stupidest thing in the world. Like, I played Advanced.
It's a reasonable way to do the game though, and it's very good.
What's
I think.
the?
I mean, for the time, it was especially on the Game Boy. They didn't really have much to work with. So
Fire Emblem though, that's turn-based.
Was that on the Game Boy?
good. That was on the Game Boy Color, maybe the Advance.
That was definitely
I
on
think
the
it was on the
Advance.
Advance. Yeah, I played
What?
it on the Advance. Fire Emblem. That was a
Okay.
good turn-based game. Pokemans Terrible turn-based game. Hated that.
Here's
stuff.
what I think.
I disagree.
Stupid.
Here's what I
Nobody
think.
died.
Here's what I think happened, right? So Pokemon started on the Game Boy Color, so it had a certain identity to maintain going forward, which is why when it got to the Game Boy Advance, it didn't necessarily advance anything.
You know,
And
which
it's still-
is pretty
it's still that-
stupid
No.
because they all they're about this whole
Yeah.
evolving thing,
Yeah,
but the game never changes.
That is true. But I mean, it's this is exactly the situation with the PlayStation controllers.
Mm.
I know it seems like a stretch to compare them, but the PlayStation controller came out at a
You're
time.
carrying a pitchfork.
Damn it, Sean!
Yeah, that was since we carried a pitchfork.
Yeah,
So
because he's,
let me fucking talk.
Poseidon.
I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. The PlayStation
Neither
controller.
do I.
Never
The
changed
PlayStation
into
controller.
Stupid.
So the PlayStation controller came out. The PlayStation itself came out at a time when the D-pad was the primary way you would move in any game.
Mm-hmm.
There were no analog sticks, and the D-pad was the way to go because most games were two-dimensional. Most games, even when they were 3D, they would utilize the D-pad anyway because hey, that's all we have. And then the analog sticks were added in later.
Mm.
The analog sticks came in like the 97 or 98. Which is like well into the PlayStation life cycle, which is why they're parallel to each other.
Okay.
That's why they're symmetrical.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. No, I completely understand.
So-
they're right next to each other. That kind of threw me off,
But
especially because
that's because now, in the current gaming, I don't know what you call it, ecosystem,
Environment.
in the current gaming environment, the analog stick is the primary method of movement in anything because the majority of our games are 3D.
Mhm.
So the Xbox came in.
Good point.
The Xbox came in at that point when 3D was the norm.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good
So
point.
that's why
they
the
put
analog
the
stick.
D-pad in.
That's why the D-pad is offset because it's secondary.
Yeah.
But the PlayStation knows that, but they have to stay with that design
they
because that's
stuck
part of the
themselves in
DNA.
there.
They even said as a part of like one of their interviews about the PlayStation 4, "Oh, we thought about moving the analog stick, but it's in our DNA." That's not a good reason. That's not a design principle. Then you're not designing for the sake of having a functioning controller. You're designing for the sake of keeping your brand alive.
Nostalgia.
Mm.
It's nostalgia value.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Pokemon has been struggling with at the same time, where they don't want to really do much with it. This most recent game is the most
You know what?
different that I've ever seen.
Why do you fight the Elite Four every time? Do they ever die? No one dies in this game because every time
what,
a new
Pokemon?
Pokemon's game comes out, all I hear about is, "Oh
Pokemon.
man, I gotta beat these Elite Four. Oh man, Elite Four was so hard this time around. What makes them so badass? Why do they keep coming back?"
Because they're the elite four.
I think I'm going to call it
Doesn't make
Pokemans
sense.
from now on.
They're not the mediocre four.
Pokemon sucks.
I love Pokemon.
I love
don't like you
I love the
anymore,
first
David.
I love the first few.
Love nothing.
I love the first few, but then it's the same game.
Mm.
And even the newest one is like it's way different, but they still it's like it's different, but they didn't fix
I'd
anything.
rather
They just
roll
sort of like
in
did
6
stuff.
piles of dirt and play Pokemans. I hate that.
You'd rather roll in 6 specific piles of dirt.
6 piles. It could be different dirt. Dirt from all over the world. I don't care if it was white mud. You know, I would roll
White
in that.
mud.
Yeah. You know, because the majority of normal people's clothing is black, so white would ruin their clothes more than regular brown dirt would. Unless
Brown
it's
dirt.
nice fresh.
What about purple
Black.
dirt?
Awesome.
Purple dirt.
So we've just angered like 2 communities. I've angered the N64 community, and you've angered the Pokemon community.
Oh, I did.
Probably, I would imagine.
Oh, and that's right. And Sean's been sacrificing himself over there. I'm so chewing.
So this is the exact. So everybody's fucking eating chips,
Mm-hmm.
and if it comes up on the audio, that's their fault. Blame them.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to talk about this with you because
What?
this was a debate we had a long time ago,
What
and I'm excited to just talk about this.
I have no idea what's about to happen.
No, you don't.
Oh yeah.
I'm curious to see what you think. So
Okay.
we were I think we were at Dunkin' Donuts. We were somewhere, and we were talking about how technology is getting like really, really, really like impressive and really, really powerful.
Mm.
And we were talking about like I brought up the same like would you, if you had the opportunity, genetically modify
Oh, I remember
your
that
offspring so that they would have a less likelihood of getting certain diseases? Like if they had a particularly high, what's the word? fucking
Disease?
Something.
No, like
Rate
something
of getting
counts.
disease.
a high probability
Of
of
dying.
of dying.
Corrosive. They took corrosive damage.
Who doesn't?
They were more
Hold on.
likely.
Who doesn't have a fucking probability of dying? Who doesn't have that?
Well, like
Jesus.
me, for instance, like
You're gonna live
I'm
on
just gonna
forever.
be in pain. I don't think I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna be in pain. It's just gonna get to a point where the pain gets higher and higher and higher,
That's
and
gonna
it's
really
just
suck.
how much can you take? You know?
I'm happy for you.
That's
Yep.
like ancient Greek, like the underworld shit. Like Sisyphus, got to roll the rock to the
Sisyphus.
top of the hill and then just roll it down.
Syphilis?
Awesome.
No.
So
Sorry, I heard that, and like I was thinking about it.
Sisyphus.
So we were talking about this a long time ago, and he got really mad.
I didn't get mad.
I forgot you got mad because because I was like, why wouldn't you do that? Like, why wouldn't you want your kid to not have cancer?
Mhm.
And the idea was like, oh, you shouldn't mess with the natural order of things. That was the counterpoint.
Mhm.
I just.
And my point was like, why would you just? How about you just not kill your kid?
Well,
Mm.
see, here's my point is more. Doing something like that could cause. Like, there could be.
But
see-
no, that's not what I asked though. I asked like if it was like 100% chance of it working. That's
Okay.
what I said. If it was 100%, nothing goes wrong. Hypothetical.
no.
Why
Considering
wouldn't
that,
you say
Um,
that if there was a gene that was highly probable of giving your son cancer, would you then get rid of that gene if you could, and nothing would go wrong?
okay, like, if you don't do this, is there like there's an absolute chance of your children dying?
Not an absolute
Like,
chance, but there's a higher,
Higher
risk.
probability.
a high probability.
He's saying like, would you
Just
rather
being
have
alive,
zero?
there's
Would,
a high risk of getting cancer.
That's
he's saying,
true.
would you rather,
Living
would
in
you rather
this
have a
world,
zero
there's
zero
a high
chance?
absolute-
0%
That's true,
chance,
but what I'm
or
saying,
like a much lower percent chance, like 1 to 2 at most, or would you rather
Well,
have
what's my probability right now?
The 34% chance is a lot larger than the 0 to 2% chance, because it might not be able to eliminate it completely. Let's
Wait,
just say
but
that.
that's
So
not
am
what
I
I'm saying.
going
I'm
from
saying if it did.
a 5% chance
Mhm.
to a 2% chance of getting cancer?
He's saying if you got rid
He's
of it,
saying if
absolutely.
you got rid of that gene, your probability would be much, much lower.
Oh, like significantly lower.
Significant, like, because people carry genes. Like,
Mhm.
people are more prone to
I'm
cancer than
wearing
other
some
people.
right now.
Fuck you.
Come on, I had to. It was right there.
So,
Show
like,
my
some people
genes.
are more predisposed to contracting certain,
Mhm.
or having certain health
A
problems.
genetic
Yeah.
predisposition.
Genetic predisposition
to
to
various
certain
health
things.
problems.
Yeah.
Now, if there was a foolproof way of getting rid of that gene that would
That
do that,
causes you.
would you do that?
Hmm.
Because
Well,
I know you
The
will-
thing is, like.
Yeah.
Doing that, that's like. Alright, this way. I
See,
feel like that's good, like getting rid of a line of code in a program. Like, is a program going to necessarily work? One, and say you can still just live regularly on and on, whatever. But.
Mhm.
The thing is, because
Do you,
I
like,
watched too
what
much
if-
History Channel because of that. And the
Why
other,
remove
the other
the
part
whole
of your
gene?
all
Why remove
the
whole
rest
gene?
of your DNA that we don't understand, which is like a
There's-
good 95% of it.
We have
Like
much
if you
to learn.
take
God.
out a good chunk of that, like what is that really going to do
That's
to you?
not what I'm
And, like,
saying. I'm saying if you're in a situation where there's 100%, it's a
You're messing with
hypothetical.
your genetic
It's a
construct,
complete
is what you're
hypothetical.
saying.
I'm
Oh.
saying
Well, see, here's
if there was
Oh.
a system, a controlled system that said, I'm going to get rid of this, it's going to significantly decrease your probability of getting cancer or whatever, and it's not going to affect
How
anything
much
else.
does it cost?
And it's a-
How much does it cost?
He's speaking of a very specific thing. He's
No.
not like what we're doing is we're thinking about other
All these
variables.
other things.
I'm
Yeah.
not talking
Other
about
variables.
variables. I'm just saying, as it is,
Yeah,
would that...
we're thinking of other factors. He's saying that we shouldn't be thinking about those other factors. This is literally A, B, C.
Mhm.
There's this operation that you could do. This is what it will do. It will succeed.
Because, I
Alright.
mean, there's a chance that anything can go wrong in anything you do.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
every time you start your fucking car,
when you're
it's
running
n-
up the
there's gonna be-
stairs
oh,
and you trip going up the stairs,
yeah.
I do that.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like,
I'll do that.
So, barring all those unforeseen variables, I'm
Mhm.
saying if there was just a foolproof way of doing that, would you do it?
How much does it cost?
How much
That's
does it
the
cost?
that's the thing.
Fucking
If
awesome.
it costs a lot, and it was like
Amazing.
I do not see anything.
that's a big thing because like I want titanium knees. I can't buy titanium.
No, you
knees.
can't.
so,
But
so,
your knees are fucked up.
so that kind of like awesome big technological improvement that you can get these titanium knees.
Yeah, like,
I'd be like, well, that's pretty cool. Too bad I'm not gonna have to get them.
so
Don't
you're
have to
saying,
worry
like,
about it.
if it were available to you, you would do it. Like what he is suggesting.
Yeah, it was like $4.
Because
$4. I love it. I love how even in a situation where he could do it
for the price of
he has to pay
you
$4.
can get new knees for the price of a 20-piece of McDonald's chicken.
Right.
Exactly. You know, titanium knees for the price of a 20.
No, 'cause
you
I
only
mean-
got a 40-piece now.
Because I mean, the way I see it,
Just in case you want to go that
die?
extra mile. You know?
That's an extra 20 miles that you will never be able to
Push
run
it,
again.
baby. You know, like, do not want to, like, be able to push your lifespan? Come on. You know, really stretch that.
You know what
Or
I don't want to
decrease
do?
it, the opposite.
I don't want to live to see 70. I want to die.
I want a 40-piece. No, I just want a
40-piece nugget.
do you guys want to die at 70 or before
What?
70?
No, it was a joke. It was like
Do I want to die
If you
before?
want-
No, I'm
That
actually
40-piece
serious.
nugget.
That's a fucking real question.
No, well, what kind of old person am I?
I mean, this
I'm,
is
like,
my fault.
sickly and,
We
you know,
went from
like,
high-tech
whoops.
science to fast food like that.
I didn't even hear that fucking conversation. I was of no contribution
Man,
to
I
that
got these
conversation.
Doritos right now.
Fuck.
No, that was my fault.
And
It
they
was my
are
fault.
so good. It's like feels like grease in the skin. You know? Smooth.
Fucking amazing. No, like, I can't get out of my head the fact that, like, you can have that for free, but you have to pay $4. I just love that idea. Like, oh, if this was available to you, would you do it? Yeah, if it was like $4.
Like $4. I know I'm not getting gypped, you know?
Oh my god. I'm
Because
not,
they can just say, yeah, let's give you for free, but we're really going to go inside and completely load your brain with advertisements.
And $4 is
I don't want
enough to
advertise-
convince you that this is
$4.
a serious
$4.
Yeah,
This is
$4.
serious
Not,
stuff.
that don't make me business. Oh, they're talking
Whoa,
about
$4! Oh man, whoa!
That's like half the money in my wallet right there.
Wow.
Yeah. Like,
I can get dinner
exactly.
at Wendy's
I don't
or noon knees.
do dinner at Wendy's or new knees.
I want to get
$2
I don't
a
want
knee.
advertisements. Oh, who wants to go to sleep and you see a bunch of advertisements?
I want to get
Good
preemptive.
Drama.
I want to get preemptive limb.
You're to strike.
What? What? What?
I heard that somewhere.
Preemptive strike?
Strike.
Canadian
I was
idiot.
gonna- I was
Like
gonna-
hit someone.
Oh man, you're fucking amazing.
I know you were gonna hit me, so
Bam!
So,
Preemptively.
I want to get preemptive amputation.
Sean,
I know I'm gonna lose
Sean,
my legs
shut
in
the
battle.
fuck up! It's the fucking loudest thing in the entire
Holy
thing.
crap! It's just a giant rectangle.
So,
Anyway.
fuck.
Remember when I was a giant rectangle?
Chris, talk.
I remember when I was a giant rectangle.
Hurry!
Awesome.
Hurry!
Shut the fuck up, Sean! You're fired!
That's what you guessed. Shots were lying to everybody this entire time.
Sean the liar.
That's not the lie.
My name's not really Sean. It's
It's
Fran-
it's Sean the
Fish
liar.
up.
it's Francine.
He has a giant
So,
M carved into
fucking-
his eye.
Oh man.
Why an N?
So we're all poor.
Adam.
We're all dirt poor, I
Mhm.
would say.
Like the dirt.
I deliver pizzas.
Really?
I haven't even delivered a pizza yet.
What are you talking about?
I just got a job.
No. Really?
Mhm.
I don't remember you ever having a job.
Because I didn't have one until now.
Really?
Alright,
I
Chris, you were saying?
could say just 2 words.
So
It's like an entire conversation. Well, like, so, fucking... What are the games that you people... Have you
you
bought
weren't
any
saying
games?
this before. You were saying
That's not what I
before.
was saying before. It
What
was
were you
gonna lead to
saying
this,
before?
damn it. I was gonna say, we're all dirt poor, so does that mean...
No. There was something before that.
Oh, Halo?
No,
fucking
forget
Halo
about
games?
that. You already answered
No,
my
the
question. I
technology
already asked him that question.
destroying.
The technology... Well, you answered my question already. You said you do it for $4.
Oh.
So you do it
No,
for-
no,
I don't see
Yeah.
anything that is inherently ethically or morally wrong with it. That is my answer.
What the hell happened? You were like a crusader against it last time we talked about it.
That was a long time ago. Like 4 years ago, man.
That wasn't that long
That was
ago.
just like a year.
It's like a year ago.
Like 4 years ago.
Well, I'm
1 year?
I'm thinking about it in and of
It's
itself.
like
There's
7 dog years.
7 dog... What the hell are you saying?
Chris. What was the next topic?
I was gonna
What's the next topic?
I was gonna ask you if there are any games that you... I fucking hate you, by the way. 'Cause
Why?
You're in... Because he got into Project Spark, and I signed in... I signed up for the beta the fucking day after they announced it, and I got nothing.
Really?
You know what Project Spark is, right?
Yeah, he was telling me about it.
For those who don't know, Project Spark is basically like it's the fucking it's Xbox's answer to I just realized curse for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
There you go again.
You start your sentences with.
So fucking.
Yeah, that's exactly how you do it.
So.
FUGGIN apostrophe.
Fucking.
Fucking.
I can't remember. So Project Spark is basically like Microsoft's answer to Little Big Planet. Again, we're back to gaming.
Obviously.
And it's just like. It's really cool looking. And I was like, oh, I saw it at E3, and I was like, oh, that looks really nice. I'm going to sign up for it because that would be cool. I got fucking... The day after E3.
Here's what,
when did you sign up?
I signed up...
So I could punch you.
Maybe a month
After? What the fuck?
Here's no... I didn't get it in my email. I didn't.
Where'd you get it?
I had to message them on Facebook. Because they've had a post on the Project Spark fan page saying, beta keys are in the hopper. They should be arriving within your emails within 24 hours. I waited like almost a week, and I'm like, and then they said we still have some beta keys left over for those of you who haven't gotten them.
No, that's not what they said recently. They said everyone who signed up before this before this
should
day
be getting a key,
will be sent a beta access key.
Shit happens,
fucking
dude.
Nothing.
Shit happens.
To both of us? What are the odds of that? I feel like that's like a one.
But in the end, I stepped forward and received my key.
But I fucking messaged them. I messaged them too. Yeah, I got fucking nothing.
Jess did too. So
that's a
my girlfriend did too.
Such bullshit.
She got a key too?
No, she didn't. I did.
That's fucking.
I didn't get one of these keys. No,
did you sign up?
Did you sign up for the beta?
No, probably not.
No, that explains it.
That's probably why.
Oh, man, that was one of the games I was looking really forward to for E3. I was like, wow, this looks like such a fun game that I'm not going to be able to afford. I'm going to sign up for the beta. I never fucking did.
Why you keep throwing my chips on
the
the
Destiny
floor?
beta is this fucking summer, so...
I don't have my receipt.
I don't care, man. I'll buy it for you.
I'll buy what?
I need someone to play with.
All right, buy
I can't possibly play that game by myself.
I
That's
wanna
an
play
online
My
multiplayer.
brother got the PS4.
Okay.
Could I play with you?
No, it's
No.
fucking...
Yeah.
I bought the that's an amazing... I bought...
Shut up.
I want to buy... I want to play a PS4 game with my friend who is playing on an Xbox 360. Is that what you're asking me?
I think that would be revolutionary.
That would also be crippling for the
Yes.
economy. They'd be like, oh, all right.
Then you could buy any one.
You can buy any one. Which is easier, but
With
it's also
only
less
certain
fun.
games.
Yeah. I feel like fucking... I feel like nothing came out of the fucking Halo conversation. And I feel like I'm still, wondering. Because that was going to lead somewhere. And I was wondering...
a question already.
No, I asked you, and you hijacked it.
Nemesis.
Like some fucking talent.
you don't understand. You see,
You know they released concept art.
I wanted... Really?
That shut you up.
Oh, well.
They did. But it's like... It's just concept art. So
don't see
it's pretty... I'll pull it up.
What a concept.
Well, no.
It's... Yeah, probably not. But, I don't know.
So
I'm having trouble...
I'm
having trouble being excited for it.
If you can't find
Destiny?
out.
No.
Halo.
What?
Yeah, me
Halo
too.
5.
Halo 5.
Because, like,
Not excited.
I'm excited for the story, but that's pretty much it.
That's it.
But even then...
I want to see the thing is, it's like I want to see the story. I feel like as soon as I see what the story is, I'm gonna be content. I don't even know, like,
If they do it
if
right.
I find out too much beforehand, I might not even get the game. Like if I found out,
With the exception of some implemented multiplayer things, it would probably be.
If the multiplayer is good, I'll be excited. But I mean, like, I'm mainly in it for...
I'm not really
for the
looking
story.
forward to the multiplayer. I mean, unless they really
do something.
unless they like fix their problems that they didn't fix in Halo 4, the multiplayer problems. If it's really good and it gives me a new Halo to play, because right now I'm playing Halo 4 because it's it looks the best and it's just kind of has all these cool little things, but it does have a lot of problems.
It does.
So if they make some bunch of like cool things in there and get rid of all those problems, then I'll be happy. That's it.
Yeah. I mean...
if I'm going to get this for multiplayer.
It's gonna be fucking impossible. I'm probably not even gonna be able to buy it.
Why?
Because I don't have any fucking money for an Xbox One.
Oh yeah, that's
God,
right.
no, I
we have
can't.
to buy those.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, you can't just...
I can't.
I have money for the fucking game. I don't have money for the fucking system.
Right now, I'm running on Christmas money, and that's like only because
I'm all done with my Christmas money. Fucking...
You guys get money for Christmas?
I have a very generous grandmother
Yeah.
who this year decided
Money.
to.
You get, like, gift cards.
I
Yeah, like I got lucky this year.
get gifts.
Oh. Those were good days. Back when I got fucking gifts.
Mm.
I almost miss seeing like all the presents in the
I
tree.
don't. Fuck it. It was a waste of
You
time.
guys don't get presents under your tree?
What? No, we do.
You get like lemons?
I don't, because I'm a single.
Lemons? These are
You're a
good for
single
you, but they're
mom?
sour.
No, because I'm an only child. He probably does, because he's got a fucking brother. I don't get any. There's nothing under the tree.
Oh yeah,
Usually just, like-
that makes a lot of sense. You're an only child, so why would you get presents?
Plus, my
under-
birthday's like a week before Christmas, so it's usually just like, here you go.
Mm.
Is it?
But like
Your
the computer,
birthday's like
my
3
computer
weeks.
was this computer was Christmas. Present.
What did you're an only child?
Huh?
Oh, that's right.
Well, by all technicality,
You have all those people.
I have a half sister, but she fucking lives in her own house.
We're chilling's always here. They're dancing up a
Half-sister?
storm.
Vanessa, you better.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, but how is she your half sister?
What the? What is the only equation for half sister, Sean?
Shut up.
There's only
Half
one.
slice of bread.
There's only one equation.
Look, my brain is fried.
You know
I've
how
had
they say
Doritos.
the best thing since sliced bread?
Yeah,
Can you turn that around and say you're the worst thing since unsliced bread?
why would
What the
what?
fuck does that mean?
Why for
You're the
Unsliced bread
You're
has
the-
got to be terrible. Think about it.
I'm
You're
fine with
no
unsliced
sandwiches. Like you have to slice your own bread. I mean, you need a good knife.
bread. What? This is America.
Who
Have you
hasn't?
ever?
This is America.
Have you ever eaten a fucking unsliced loaf of bread?
Yes.
An entire loaf of bread? No, I died. What's wrong with you?
I could eat it, but like, I mean, like, I've never seen an unsliced loaf
I
of
guess
bread.
I just eat a lot, so.
I don't think I've ever seen
You've
that in my
never
life.
seen
Because
just an Italian
when
loaf
sliced-
of bread?
No,
No,
that
I'm talking
doesn't
about
count.
fucking like
Dude,
sandwich
that doesn't
bread.
count.
Oh.
Like sandwich bread, because
Well,
when it's
that's a
unsliced,
loaf of bread.
that's just like work of the devil. Unsliced bread.
I think we are now over 45 minutes and we are talking about bread.
It's fucking your fault.
How is it my fault?
Yeah,
you're-
Luther.
I don't- who's Luther?
Well, obviously, you must have been lying about your name.
Sean the
so I'm
Liar.
gonna assume Sean the Liar is actually Luther.
I'm Larry. Ask Steve.
Since Steve's not here to
Oh,
verify that, I'm gonna assume you're
fucking
lying
God.
about that too.
So, what was I even asking? I was asking you guys if you bought any games this year and if you played them, and if you did, which ones? Or the ones that you thought, are you fucking...
I got Asura's Wrath. I loved it. It
What
was-
are you doing, Sean?
What?
It's a fucking audio podcast! It's amazing! Man, it's like...
I'm watching the
let me
I'm
play.
watching the changes.
Let me play with the audio on the
I'm,
fucking...
I'm
that's-
watching the wigglies, the
That's
waves go
awesome.
up and down.
Man, these Doritos are great, guys.
It's cool. It's like
He's like humming into the microphone.
I think they can hear me.
No, it's
I
a fucking not over my fucking anger. I can't even believe it. It's like
Yeah, look,
oh,
you got now it's all pink.
it's like
Now
if we
all the
had a
waisies are
it's
there.
like if we had a video podcast and you just put like oh I wonder how much paint I could get on the fucking lens. Let me paint the lens until no it isn't
Because you can still hear other things.
Why you can't
Your
hear
lenses
me?
like glasses lenses?
We can't hear
Why you
anything
can't
over
hear
the
glasses?
sounds
You
of you complaining about
can't use the glasses. Get this black paint over them.
What are you saying?
You were talking about painting your
No,
lenses.
because he's messing with the audio levels.
Yeah, but
And-
see, here's the thing. You can hear other things in the audio and I can stop. But if you paint
It's
the
an
lens, you
on-
can't take the paint off the lens.
But it's an on. Yes, you can. You
if
can
it's
wipe it
acrylic.
down.
If it's acrylic.
If it's
well,
acrylic.
for all intents and purposes, it's not acrylic.
Didn't Joe like lather himself in acrylic paint?
Why? When?
Yeah.
What?
I
Yes,
saw a
he did.
photo of him in acrylic paint.
That was
What color?
that was just really just.
I don't know why it matters. What
I don't
color?
know.
It looks so weird.
What
I don't
color
even
was
think
I don't
it
even
was
know.
for a video,
Has
and I
Joe-
don't think the video was finished.
I don't think Joe's ever
So
been
it
in
was
a
kind of
video on
like
my
just
channel.
like a weird and not
Yeah.
useful thing to do.
I don't think Joe's ever been in a video. I know he's helped. He helped with the final project that Jalen was in,
Mm-hmm.
the one with the sword fight, and you were in like really old ones,
I've been in some of your really old ones.
with Justin,
Because we're best buddies from way
with fucking Justin.
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
I would have got Justin here, but I feel like he would have just hated everyone.
He would have just said some terrible things.
He would have been
And that's
like,
it.
Sean, give me 2 slices.
That's right. That was the thing. I almost forgot about that.
Inside
It's like-
joke. You people won't understand.
That's like fucking Steve.
Our boss.
No, hold on. I want to talk about this because if Steve was here, he wouldn't let us.
We
And-
want to talk about our friends.
No, because
so you
this,
can feel
No,
closer
no,
to
don't
us.
listen to Sean. He's a liar.
Fucking,
I'm hated here.
Sean.
We don't need Justin.
So,
people to
Sean-
hate people.
So Sean,
I'm not like.
friend of mine, Steve. He hasn't been in any videos on my channel at all. I think he helped with the final with Joe, but holy shit. So
What?
he said.
You curse so much. It's so much.
I know, but he said years ago that shut up. He invented cheeky bastard. He invented the phrase cheeky bastard. And
Why?
What?
if he ever hears this, he's gonna bitch to me. No, because it's like, why you keep bringing that up? That was 9th grade. It was like, doesn't matter. You said you invented cheeky bastard as a saying. He said, I invented that. Which is complete. I love it. He gets so mad. Bring that up to him next time.
What?
Bring it up.
He hates when you bring up that his wife cheated on him. Bring it up to him again.
No, it's hilarious. Because, like, me and Justin, we
Because
bring
he
it
doesn't
up.
have a wife and he was never married.
We bring it up all the
That's a good
time.
point.
We bring it up all the time, and he gets so mad. Because he's like, it was 9th grade, let it go!
Steve's hilarious. When I first met him,
Steve's hilarious.
I was quoting a line from a movie and I was just saying, "Hi, I'm Larry" to everyone.
Oh, he
And
believed you.
Yeah, he believed my name was Larry. So for so long, like when I was like, he was like, "Who's Sean? I don't know who's this Sean." Everyone keeps talking about. Like, I'm Sean. Thought your name was Larry. I'm like, no. That went on for like years, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you know what?
So
I
now we
met
have a
someone
running
who
joke.
doesn't know. Red. You know Red?
You met someone who doesn't know me? What the fuck does that mean?
No. You don't understand.
Okay.
Alright, so Red, she was like, I'm gonna be doing just to hang out, and I was like, I'm gonna be doing a podcast with Nemesis later, and she was like, she's like, who's Nemesis? And I was just like, what are you talking about? I was like,
How do you not know Nemesis?
You know,
Red?
Red.
Who's Red?
We shouldn't name names. Just for that. I mean, like, especially, like, last names. Just saying.
I don't use last names.
No, I know you don't. But I'm just saying, for future references, you don't want to.
you made up.
You
Yes.
don't want to out people, you know.
No.
Except for Steve, because he fucking invented cheeky bastard.
Tell me who Red is after this.
No.
Well, what's the first name?
Red.
Fuck it, whatever. I think you believe that. I think there's a part of you that just forget because you nickname everyone.
Is this like blonde?
Blonde and blue and red.
Blonde. Oh my God, blonde! I
Yeah.
remember blonde.
You just called her blonde.
Yes.
So blonde, blue, and red are people.
Yes.
There's a blue too?
Yeah, there's a blue.
Oh my gosh! I didn't realize there's 3 colors.
Yeah, what are you talking? You would refer to them as the 3 colors.
Ah, that's right. I did.
Shayla has brain. It's amazing. You have like brain hemorrhages.
He has brain, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm. You know, though, there's a glass in your head, you know, and after a while, you know, the blood starts to overflow in the glass, and the glass can't handle
What
the
are you
pressure.
saying?
So the glass breaks, and it's like a wine glass, a nice little wine glass, and the glass breaks.
There's no pressure
you know,
because it can just overflow.
No, you understand because it is a lid, but you can't see it on the wine
Now it's
glass.
overflowing.
But anyways, it doesn't overflow. It's about to overflow, but the pressure's building up, and it's gonna break, and it's gonna flood out there, and it's just like, you know, woo, big rivers, you know. And once that blood gets all over your brain, you know, you start losing it a little bit, and you know that's what happens.
So who's red?
Cheeky bastard.
Who's on first?
No, seriously, who's red?
Red. She has red hair.
Okay, so what was the? You were talking about how like you don't know Nemesis?
Yeah.
That was it? Was that the entire fucking story?
Yeah.
Is it somebody that I know?
Yeah.
Is it? That was the entire
No.
fucking story. It's just somebody doesn't know who I am. So when you said that, you were serious. This is a story about somebody who doesn't know who I am, and that's the whole story?
Yeah, I was surprised.
How are you surprised?
I was
that somebody
surprised
doesn't know who I am?
because she knows me. She knows Joe. She knows Elliot and Ed.
I don't hang out in that
His name is
circle.
Eric.
It doesn't matter. But she knows the most of the people, but she doesn't know Nemesis.
I feel like I've seen red.
You must have seen Red.
Who has red hair in your group?
What? Red?
Who has blue hair in our group?
That's the real question.
Was it based off of their hair? Blue?
Simmons.
Basically. Simmons?
knows. You know, I feel like I met a guy named Simmons recently, but I can't remember if that's actually true. Like, I'm so serious.
That's an amazing sentence.
Maybe it was a dream or something. But
Oh, you know about the crack smoking mayor of Canada, right?
Oh, yeah.
crack smoke mayor of Canada? Is a
Mayor of
mayor
Canada?
of an entire Canada?
There's this,
An entire.
you know about him, right?
Yeah.
Rob Ford.
He admitted to smoking crack.
He's done so many. He ran a woman down. He just ran into this reporter, and he's a fat guy.
It's huge.
And he just
To tell her about the crack?
no, just to
Hey! I smoke crack!
That's his pickup
no,
line.
he was literally just walking. He was walking, and this woman was in front of him, and he just didn't stop. He just
You mean like he ate her? He just like mowed her down?
he just walked over, and then he backed up like, I'm sorry, and then he walked away.
Like he just kept walking and
man.
crushed her skull with his feet.
So before I post this, I'm gonna do my best to go over as many things that we talked about that could have stuff on the internet, and I'll put that stuff linked in the description because I think people need to see, and I think people have. But just for those of you who haven't,
there was
the
a lot
crack
of info.
smoking mayor. There's a lot of stuff about this crack smoking mayor.
Really?
Oh my god! Did you hear this? I can't.
No,
I probably shouldn't say it here. I shouldn't say it
A
here.
lot.
I shouldn't say it here because
And they held like a dance party in their office. Like they were just all having a meeting. They just got up and started dancing because it was to support their local something.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't hear anything
it's
about
fucking.
this.
It's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Just the fact that there's a mayor of some place who's just like, I smoke crack.
Like he used to, or
He
he's
probably still
currently
does.
doing it.
He probably still does.
Well, guys, now we know.
He just
You
refuses-
cannot smoke crack on live television.
It's
Now
like
we know.
it's like when
Anchorman 2, watch it.
it's like when someone like says like, oh, I'm breaking up with you. It's like, no, we're not. He just refuses to leave. He got caught smoking crack. He's not leaving.
What do you mean, like? No,
He
I wasn't
admitted
smoking
to it.
crack.
Oh no, he admitted, but it's like, no, I'm not leaving. I'm not stepping down. Sorry.
I'm kind of just like,
And it's just like, what the hell are
alrighty.
you doing? There's so much stuff about him, and it's amazing.
Really?
It's so funny.
That's pretty.
I wish we had a mayor like that, but I feel like
Are
we
you
did.
serious?
Dude, can you imagine?
We did. Bloomberg gave himself an extra 4 years.
What? Bloomberg
Uh,
smoked crack?
No! No, but he gave himself an extra 4 years in office.
We're so
No, yeah,
expensive.
yeah.
It's so expensive in New York.
He
Man.
just kind of was like, I'm not.
Yeah,
leaving.
but I mean, like,
So many
everywhere else
taxes.
sucks.
Everywhere else does suck. I mean,
Except for maybe
it's the
Seattle.
price of being awesome, but like.
My fingers are so cheesy.
See, I'd only live, the places that I would live it's all New York and Seattle.
I think I'm about the same. Maybe Pennsylvania though. Pennsylvania. I had a good experience in Pennsylvania.
I like New Hampshire.
Okay.
I hate
Yeah.
Tennessee.
New
I
Hampshire.
hate Tennessee.
You okay?
What?
You want to talk
I
about
like
it?
New Hampshire. You realize I'm going to school there online. I'm not going to
I
New
apologize.
Hampshire.
I apologize to any people who live in New Hampshire. I have no problem with it.
Or
I just,
Tennessee.
I've been
It was,
camping there.
it was humid there when I went.
not Tennessee. I'm sorry. Fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, you like Tennessee either?
No, because like I feel like an asshole, but I mean like the entire South just to me just seems like just such a racist place. And every time I've been down there, it's always been this. It's always been just uncomfortable, like subdued racism.
Yeah. And well, I mean, freaking Paul's in Buffalo, and
Even in fucking Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, that's like he said he has to deal with like racist.
I didn't even expect it from
Every
Buffalo
day.
because Buffalo. Well, I guess Buffalo is
Racist
like.
people are everywhere.
No, I know, but like I mean, it never.
People are everywhere.
People,
Yes,
they're
yes, they
racist,
are.
but they're racist.
Studies have
fields.
shown that
Fucking
people
fields.
are everywhere.
People aren't really in fields though.
There are
Not
racist
much.
people everywhere, but I mean, like, just to see that many concentrations
Mhm.
of racist people in like northern states, it's kind of weird because like when you think of like the North, you think of like fucking New York, where it's like I'm Jewish or like I'm
recent
hipster.
studies have
Yeah, and it's
shown
just a whole bunch of
that
different people.
90%
It's like Texas. Texas.
Recent
Texas is
studies have
mostly
shown-
like that, but Austin is like really nice.
Recent studies have shown that 90% of empty closets do not have people in them.
I fucking hate you. What does that mean? What does that mean? What did you just say?
He said something about empty closets. When he said empty closets, I thought darkness.
I just made
Like,
I just made a fake.
Just think about
statement
it.
That makes no sense.
What's in an empty closet? Nothing but darkness. There's no lights in
What
an
are you
empty
saying?
closet.
I said 90% of empty closets have nobody in them.
You're
Nothing
repeating
but
your joke.
darkness.
You're repeating
It's
your joke.
not supposed to.
Nothing but
You know,
darkness.
You're not supposed to repeat your jokes. If you didn't
Yeah.
make it the first time, it's a bad joke.
You gotta understand though.
gonna
Like,
kick
have
you
you
in
ever been into
in the
Have I
nostril.
been where?
into an empty closet? Just
No, because then it's not empty anymore.
There's no light in it. No.
That's a good
exclude
point.
Yourself.
That's a good point.
Ex-
No one has ever stepped inside of an empty closet.
No, just exclude yourself from the equation. Like subtract yourself, but stay against the
fuck
wall.
does that mean?
Like looking inside of an empty closet?
No, be in the closet.
But you can't be in the
Subtract
closet,
yourself from the
have it
equation,
be empty,
but be
and
against
still
the
be
wall.
in it.
Yes.
This is amazing.
Just consider it empty. Just be against the wall.
I can't, man.
Good night, everybody.
That's good. Oh wow, an hour. Okay, sweet. So
I'm
okay,
sorry.
So
There's probably only like
I'm
10
getting a
minutes
phone call
of
from a little
like
man.
There's
10
probably,
minutes
like, 10
of
minutes.
actual things
There's
that we
probably
talked about that was
only-
just nonsense.
there's probably only 4 minutes of coherent dialogue.
Yeah.
That's completely okay. I try to like my dog.
Okay, so everybody who sat through this, I appreciate you guys.
You
we'll
you
see.
are incredible people because we probably wouldn't have been able to sit through it if we weren't-
definitely not.
if we weren't
So
doing it.
so
right
we
now. If we weren't.
So if you guys
participating.
if you guys like it, if you guys want to see more, I can arrange it. I can get different people on. I
if
can
you
get
want,
more people on.
if you
which would
want
be a
us
nightmare.
to actually talk about something specific, we can do
Not
that.
necessarily. I think we did a pretty decent job. The whole point of it was to ramble anyway.
No, I got it.
I literally have it as rambling. Like that's my list for the podcast.
You know, Jalen's good for a rant.
Exactly.
I am too. So
But
I'm good for. Yeah.
so yeah, we don't know what to call it yet, but I imagine that we'll have some name for it when I put it up, and whatever name that is subject to change, and that is it. So thank you guys. We'll see you next time.
Chris and
Arbitrary.
Chris, Sean, and Jalen.
Oh my god.
Chris and Jill.
So
Apply directly to
arbitrary outro music. Whoa! See you fucking. I'm suicidal.